Hey, what is up YouTube? It is Hamdog Hype and welcome back to the channel. So today is a very special Pokemon Cards by Mail. We have finally completed a set of the WotC Pokemon cards. This set today that we're going to have completed is actually the Jungle Unlimited set. And I'm actually going to save this package and these two packages for last because those two packages have the last cards we need for the Unlimited Jungle. Just before we get into those, we are going to go over some Shadowless cards that we were missing here and there. And we basically are going to add a few of those to our collection today, along with the jungle cards today. But anyways, without further ado, let's go over the Shadowless cards. So this package is very weird. This one, I don't really know what happened, but let me just go over it real quick. So it kind of came like this, whatever. And I was supposed to have two cards, and you can see that it says Electabuzz and Raticate. But only the Raticate was in here. At least that's what I can tell. So I didn't want to mess with it until I actually open it up on the camera. And it looks like just the Raticate is in here. So I'm not sure what happened. But apparently they just forgot to send the Electabuzz, which is really, really annoying. Because I really need that for my collection. Let's just zoom in a little bit. But I don't know what to do at this point. I think I might just send this back because I ended up finding a Raticate at a card shop anyway. And I don't really think I need any of this. And I mean, if the seller is able to at least get the Electabuzz in, I'll give them benefit of the doubt and say it was a mistake. But it is very weird. I'm just gonna keep that on the top loader just in case we do send that back. As you can tell, I did pay a lot for that Raticate, $7. It's not in the best condition. You can see there was a lot of disgusting stuff on top. That's the top loader here when I took it out. It's pretty close to near mint though. I would say it's closer to LP because of all the whitening. But that Electabuzz I paid $20 for, so I got to message the seller today and let him know that, yeah, I'm missing some product. But yeah, I'm just going to kind of leave that all together in the corner. And let's see what happens with the seller. It's just so weird. I've never seen just a card like that. Like, if it's like one card out of 10, sure, that makes sense. But like, the most expensive card in the package is just not in there, which is so weird. The package had no tampering in it, so no one actually stole the card. It was just the most bizarre thing ever. Actually, there was a lot of tape on it. But, I mean, I don't think someone actually went through the package. I mean, I could be wrong, but I don't know. Anyways. Another Shadowless we got is finally some trainers. I'm still missing one trainer. I don't know where it is. I mean, it might be in the fossil collection, so that'll be in a different video. But we finally got the super energy removal. I checked this beforehand just to make sure it was Shadowless, and it is indeed Shadowless. So let's go ahead and open this up. I don't know why I'm doing that. I only need to open up this side. This was bought at near mint for, I don't even remember how much it was for, but it was, I mean, all these trainers are pretty expensive in Shadowless. And for some reason, this one was just really, really hard to find. I don't know why. I couldn't even find it in my local card shop. I found some rares in their bulk. I couldn't even find it. This one. I guess this is a rare. Maybe that's why. I really like the sleeve though that's in. These are very interesting sleeves. And it looks pretty clean. I don't know if that's just the specs on the sleeve. That looks pretty clean. I would consider that near mint. Let's actually take it out of the sleeve and put it in our black sleeves. Very clean. A little scratch there. Probably maybe closer to LP. A few deep scratches there. Technically, you can have a few scratches for near mint if you follow like the most like lenient, I should say lenient of guidelines. But I like these new card shops I found. I was in Michigan recently, and I'm gonna add a lot of cards to our collection. I actually completed another set while in Michigan, so that's gonna be another video. I'm gonna do a card shop adventures series. And yeah, you're gonna see what I found in some card shops because it's insane. And some card shops are pretty good about it, some are really bad about it. But anyways, it's a lot better than TCG Player in my opinion, because TCG Player, they list everything as near mint, and most of that stuff is not near mint. It's actually really annoying. But anyways, this should be a Shadowless Doug Trio. I know we've done a lot of Shadowless cards here. I think I'm just gonna start putting them here and there. Was that it? Oh yeah, here we go. Is some order details. This Shadowless Doug Trio. Oh, it doesn't say the amount I paid, so I don't remember how much I paid. That's annoying. let's see. Yeah, I was a little scared about this when I saw it. It looks so dirty, but I'm gonna give the benefit of the doubt and just say it is just the sleeve. But I'm not convinced it's just the sleeve, because you can see the dirt is all around the card, which makes me think it's on the card itself. So when I saw this, I was a little worried. This is exactly what I was talking about. People list as near mint, and it's like just nowhere near a near mint. It's because like not a lot of people are hunting these cards right now, and people are trying to get rid of their inventory. And then people like us who actually want these cards suffer. And look at that. Yep, it is just straight up dirty, and it doesn't even come off. This isn't even like ink. This is just dirt. This can honestly, some people might even consider this moderately played. Look at that crease. Look at that. That's just a terrible card. There's just straight up dirt. I would say this is moderately played, honestly. Yeah, I'm gonna message a seller and be like, yo, what is going on? This is not right. And I kind of want to use another sleeve. Even their sleeve is disgusting. So I'm actually gonna use one of these nice little penny sleeves. Yeah, mine's a little disgusting. Yikes. Anyways, yeah, that just isn't right. I don't know. I don't know why that's like a thing on TCG Player. And I'm trying to only prioritize like high rated sellers. So it's getting a little frustrating with these high rated sellers. But yeah, we're 0 for 2 on the Shadowless today. So that sucks. Anyways, now on to the highlights of this video. This one took forever, but we finally found the pincer, guys. So the person who originally sent me the pincer, I bought it with like a dark Vaporeon because I needed to get like the shipping price down, and I needed the dark Vaporeon anyway for my collection. So I bought the jungle pincer from them. Unfortunately, they sent, I think, the Spanish version. So they just asked me to send them some pictures of it, which was fine, and then they were able to send me this English version. Now, I have not really inspected it. It does not look too great, but again, it could just be like the packaging and the top loader. It does kind of look like it had some water damage on it, but I think it was just the top loader. Oh, are there 2 cards? No, I thought there was 2 cards in there. There's just 1 card in there. These top loaders are interesting. These are a little different. I didn't realize how like different top loaders can be. But this pincer bought a near mint for, I don't even remember. 347, 345. That's what I said. A lot of dings on top. A lot of whitening. Probably closer to LP. Yeah, a lot of whitening. So if I remember to, I'm gonna message the seller about asking for the LP price, because that is probably closer to LP. Again, it's only worth a couple of dollars of difference at that point, but it really is the principle of the matter. Like, if something is supposed to be LP or a near mint, you should be selling near mint. Or if you're advertising near mint, you should be selling near mint. I get it. Inventory doesn't move unless it's near mint. I get that, but there should be like some form of, accountability. This is what I think should happen. And obviously, I don't run any of these shops or anything, so I don't know how this works on behind the scenes. But I think when someone makes a massive order and they're asking for a near mint, and you go through your collection, you're putting the cards into the order, and you're like, oh, these are actually LP. You should message the seller and be like, hey, do you want like refunds on this? I know there's a refund fee and stuff like that, but like that would be the best way to go about it, because most consumers won't know that that's LP. They'll actually think that's near mint. People will actually think that. But anyways, this is the big package. This one I waited for a while. I met this really, really nice seller on eBay who gave me some awesome deals. I was trying to get his FLAREON, his Shadowless Dragonair, and I think an Azumarill from Neo Genesis with combined shipping. And he was originally listing his FLAREON at like $50. His FLAREON looked closer to LP to me, so I asked for $45. And I said, I'll buy all your other stuff. So I bought the Shadowless Dragonair. It was actually $20. I don't know why I put 21. It was actually $20. And he goes, oh, the Azumarill Soul Buzz give you this FLAREON for 40. I said, oh, that's cool, because 40 is the LP price, actually. I didn't mention to him that it was LP, but I think he knew that it was something more close to LP. But this is a very important package, because this now completes our Jungle Unlimited. So this is, before I went to Michigan, this was the first set I would have completed from WotC. But I actually completed another set while I was in Michigan, so that's going to be a different video. That video might already be up. That's actually going to be a different video. The Dragonair, I think, was also closer to LP. That's why it was only $20. Dragonair, Shadowless, had a huge market manipulation recently. If you look on TCG Player, huge market manipulation. Went completely under the rug for a lot of people. I don't know why it was manipulated the way it was. I really don't understand it for a Shadowless card. Maybe there's something I don't know, but some of the people on eBay, some of the people, TCG Player, really, really messing with the market. I really like these sleeves, but this is really cool. I mean, this is already in better condition than that thing was, relatively speaking. Like, this is closer to LP. This is actually closer to near mint. It is definitely LP. And I'll show you why once I can get it out of the sleeve. So let's see. It's like quadruple sleeved here. There we go. I'm making exaggerations. Yeah, it has a lot of like whitening on top. And it's kind of like, it's a pushed in. It's not like regular whitening that's from the pack. This is actually more pushed in, which means, it's been stored in a weird way, which is very common for these cards that are 20 years old. A lot of scratches here. So yeah, closer to LP. Definitely LP actually. But hey, LP price right now is like $20. The near mint price used to be $25, $23, something like that. Now it's like $50. Literally over the past few months, it's doubled, which is the dumbest thing ever. But anyways, huge win on that one. That one is very hard to find. Very difficult. These top loaders look new. So I try to save the new ones, the new top loaders. Any top loader that looks like old and disgusting, I just throw them out. And now, the main part of this video, the FLAREON from Jungle. The last holo I was missing. Ooh, what is that in there? I hope that's just on the sleeve and not on the card. But this one, I think this is, closer to LP, but it is a very good LP. But let's open up and see how it looks. Yeah, this is the last Jungle Unlimited card that we needed. Outside the pincer. That pincer just took us forever to get. And I could not find this for a good price. Even eBay, man. Some of these people jack up this price so much. I think this card is like 60 in a near mint. 65 maybe. Yeah, the reason why I think it's close to LP, look at all those scratches right there. It's very hard to tell sometimes. Like, if you had a couple of scratches here and there, that's fine. But look at these diffuse scratches. That is closer to LP. I don't care what you guys say. That is closer to LP. And they had a little bit of ding there. I think, a little bit of whitening there. A little bit of ding there. Yeah, so definitely closer to LP. But hey, I will take it any day. I always feel scared that these are stickers. I don't know why I always think these are stickers, because they're so, like, thick. I don't know. I always think these are stickers. Actually, this kind of feels off. I don't know. I have to get that inspected at a card shop one of these days. This actually feels a little off. But I don't know. I always psych myself out, but I'm pretty sure they're all pretty good. I don't know why the holos always feel like stickers to me. Even one of the base set holos I bought recently while I was traveling, that one felt like a sticker too. But it was from a card shop, so I kind of give them a benefit of the doubt. And as these cards get older, like as they age, and you store them properly, they get a little heated, they actually expand a little bit. So that's why they do look like stickers. I'm just too afraid to actually rip them off. Actually, a good way to probably tell is the centering. Yeah, centering basically looks the same. So I think it's fine. Yeah. A good way to tell is from the centering, actually. And the sticker would probably be perfectly centered, honestly. But anyways, that's our haul. I think we did really well. We're only going to show off like the good cards. But hey guys, we finally completed the Jungle Unlimited from that. So with the FLAREON and the pincer, let's go ahead and add these cards to the binder. I will actually add the Shadowless cards first. So the binder is right behind me. I'm going to leave these to the side, see what the seller says. But I'm not super happy about those right now. Had a lot of unfortunate cards we've had to buy from TCG Player. But let's go ahead and grab our base set binder. I'm going to show you guys some cool stuff in the base set binder that I picked up. Let's see if I can put this down here without making too much of a mess. Yeah, I think that'll be good. We're going to pick it up in just a second. But let's add the Shadowless cards for now. But spoiler alert, I did complete my base set, my unlimited base set. I'm not going to show the card that I completed the set. I would ruin my future video. But we're going to add, I was going to add the Electabuzz here and the Dugtrio right here. I did, by the way, get a first edition Electabuzz the other day, which is really, really nice. The Dragonair is actually going to go right here. So I apologize, it's right there. Thought it was on the next page for some reason. But that completes the Dragonair Shadowless. And then this trainer card we got is our second to last trainer card. So that'll go all the way towards the end. I really like this page. This is the first page I ever completed. So the way I do it is unlimited, first edition, and Shadowless. Some of these cards are dirty, but hey, first edition cards are really, really hard to find in good condition. So whatever I find, I will take. But the second to last one is super energy removal right here. I think all I need is a Pokemon trader now, which is on this page. I think that's all I need. Let's see. Yeah, I think so. Yep. Excellent. So Shadowless is actually almost done. Outside of the holo, Shadowless is almost done. We need one trainer. And then I still can't get this Haunter. I cannot find this Haunter. The one that I bought on TCG Players still has not sent after over a month. So I might have to cancel that order. But I was trying to wait it out. These two I should have gotten today, unfortunately. And the Beedrill I tried getting. Unfortunately, that one was out of stock when I ordered it. So they canceled my order, which is fine. Anyway, that is my base set binder. So yeah, spoiler alert, base set was my first set that I completed. Base set unlimited, excuse me, from WotC. And now the jungle set is now, actually our second set. Jungle was supposed to be our first set we completed, but then we ended up getting the other cards first. So very fitting. I finally finished base set unlimited, and now I finally finished jungle. So the FLAREON is going to go over here. So we're going to do a binder update video one of these days. And the last card is Pinsir. So we finally completed jungle. I don't think I'm missing anything else from jungle. Do a quick there, yeah. But anyways, yeah, guys, thank you for joining us on this journey of completing this master set. That FLAREON looks really nice in the binder itself. But I hope you guys enjoyed this very long video. Leave a comment, like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys all in the next video. Peace out.